What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hopefully, you guys still remember who I am. It hasn't been too long since my last upload. It's really been quite some time. The reason for that is I've been working really hard on the website, January, February, March, April. Every single day I'm adding content to the website. Remind you guys what it looks like here real quick. We're almost ready to launch this baby. It's not quite there, but I really wanted to focus a lot on the website. And if I start going website video every single day, I'm going to get too sidetracked and lose track and not accomplish as much as I would like to. So I'm really trying to stay focused on the website and get it done so I can launch it. What really wasn't even something I wanted to do when I first started making the videos. I didn't have any plans to make a website. It's just kind of something I just did kind of last minute. So it's kind of like interrupted the video process. But I want to get back to making videos, and I want to get done with this website. I got some sections. I don't want to show you too much. I don't want to go too deep into it because I've got a lot of stuff here. Let's call some of it top secret, and I'm really excited about it, but I don't want to reveal it just yet. Not just yet. So we have a lot of the brand new champions in the game. We got Quintus, we have Claydna, we have a bunch of new Sylvan Watchers, we have Razelvarg. So the website's up to date, everything's good. We're just adding content, basically. And what I want to get to is back to video content. And what I want to do is start creating videos like champion guides, champion spotlights, builds, stuff like that. Because what I really want to do is +1 and +2 some of my champions I have. I want to empower them, but I want to make the videos before I do that. So I got to get them videos made. I got to get them done. I got to get this website done. I got to get everything put out there so I can start basically getting my account up to snuff where it should be, up to the power level it should be, because Live Arena is a beast at the moment. It's rough out there, so we got to get our account up. Go ahead and go over the polls, and I'll try to create more videos going forward more consistently and not take too many breaks before I get this launch. The launch should be coming sometime in the next couple weeks. We're getting pretty close, man. We should be back to the video content here soon. So let's go ahead and move on to the actual polls. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling and see if we can get lucky in the first 40. Here we go. Looks like a rare tax. Sometimes you got to pay it. It is what it is. Banshee. We got Taurus. Okay, I like Banshee. Taurus is very good for poison explosion teams. Very good for wave clearing. Every account needs a Taurus or someone like him. Calvalax, someone like that. All right, let's go ahead and get another 20. Dark Aethel. Just got a Supreme Aethel. Haven't tried her yet. Deacon. Very strong epic champion. Almost like a legendary. One of the best starting champions with the code in the game. Go ahead and get the next 10. Come on, Legos. Where you at? Oh, Hotatsu. He's one of my favorite defensive-based epics in the game. Shadowkin faction, very nice. Kind of like a nuker. All right, going into the gyms. Let's see if we get lucky. Want to go no deeper. You know what I'm saying? Starting to get deep. Gold at. Main. Oh, there we go. Hey, speaking of Calvalax, what is going on with that? So it's like a poison pulling session here. We got Calvalax, very nice, one of my favorite champions in the game for PvE. Looks amazing. Got Oozing Greatsword. Attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance of increasing the duration of all poison debuffs on the target by 1 turn. Heals his champion by 2.5% of their max HP for each poison debuff on the target. Attack based. Love this dude. Corruption Locust attacks one enemy, places an extra hit for each poison debuff on the target, up to 3 extra hits. 3-turn cooldown. Then we got Storm of Vitriol. 4-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the number of poison debuffs on each target. Damage based on attack and enemy max HP. Not one of the strongest ones in the game, but it's good. Not up there with like Seer or anything, but if you get like 10 poisons on there, it can actually be decent. Then we got Pestilence. Passive places 4 poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns at the start of each round. Has a 50% chance of placing 5 poison debuffs on all enemies for 1 turn at the start of each turn. Whenever an enemy places a poison debuff in his champion, instantly removes it and replaces it with a 15% continuous heal buff. Then we got the aura increases all ally speed in all battles by 19%. Then we got Keira The Watcher. I just pulled her, but I've not used her. Looks like she'd be good if you needed maybe someone like a clan boss champion. You didn't have somebody that was already did, you know, like what she does similarly. So the A1, by the way, she's a defensive-based legendary from the Dwarf faction, Spirit. Looks cool. Falling Star Crush, A1, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns, defense-based. And we got the A2, Smashing Spree, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Also has a 75% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns, defense-based. Then we got Coordinated Defense, 5 turns, places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except for this champion for 2 turns. Also places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. We got the passive Besieger's Bane. Whenever an ally is attacked while under an ally protection buff, places a 50% decreased attack debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. Very cool kit. Go ahead and check out the faction Guardian ring here. Faction Guardian. We probably can replace somebody in the Knights Revenant faction with Calvalax. Then we can pull out a +1 for somebody like the Hegemons. I like that a lot. Actually, very cool. I can pull out both Hegemons. I can +2 my Hegemon. And then I got the Calvalax to replace the +10 speed. Very nice. That works out very perfectly. Love it. Then we got not filled up over here. Very interesting. So I got to pull her out of the mailbox. I think she went to the mailbox. There she is. All right, I'll go pull her out of the mailbox, and then we're going to get to the next video. My free-to-play account actually hit double legendaries as well. So let's go check out who I got over there. Very amazing pulls. Calvalax, Keira The Watcher. Very blessed. Very happy about that. Here we go. Next account. All right, here we are in the free-to-play account. We're going to pull 10. We are very close to pity if we ain't already in pity. So I'm very optimistic we're going to get that double legendary. Here we go. Got Trugor. Very nice. Rare. Let's go. There we go. Lord Cesar. That's what I'm talking about. Glossia Soulguide. Okay, these are my very first 2 legendaries in the account. So, Lord Cesar, what an amazing pull for a first legendary. Wow. All right, so we got Lord Cesar, the big bad boy. Look at that sword right there. That's a big one. Looking pretty nasty. All right, so we got the A1, Damnation, attacks one enemy 3 times. Damage increases by 15% for each debuff on the target. And he is a Spirit Affinity legendary attack-based champion from the Demon Spawn faction. And then we got Everlasting Fury. Places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. This buff cannot be removed. Places a block debuffs buff on this champion for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn. That's pretty cool. Kind of unique. Then we got Cruel Fate. Attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance, 100% chance when booked up, of placing 2 bomb debuffs to detonate after 2 turns on a 6-turn cooldown, 5 turns when booked. And then that is an ascended skill that goes to decreases the detonation countdown by 1 if this attack is critical. So very cool. This one goes after 1 turn, boom, blows you up. And then we got the aura, increases ally speed in arena battles by 32%. Very nice. This guy's very good. This account, we only have Rhonda as a legendary, so he's going to be a very good arena nuker for me. And then we got Glossia Soulguide, who has been billed as kind of a warlord counter, maybe a Yumiko counter as well. And we got her from the Sacred Order. She's a force-based affinity, defense-based legendary. And then we got, well, she's got the angel wings. Very cool, just kind of hovering behind her. She's amazing looking. Very tall. All right, Glittering Slash. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Also applies a debuff spread effect, taking 1 random debuff on the target and placing it on all enemies under freeze debuffs. Defense-based. That goes up to 50% chance. And then we got Breath of Rhyme. Attacks all enemies, places a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Also steals 1 random buff from each enemy under freeze debuff. Defense-based as well. 3-turn cooldown. Pretty nice, I like that. Got that weaken. We got Everwinter. Places a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also has a 60% chance of placing a freeze debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. 80% chance when booked up. Should be 100% chance, really, right? Fills his champion's turn meter by 15% for each freeze debuff placed by this skill, and that's on a 5-turn cooldown, 4 turns when booked up. And the passive is where she's really unique and special. We got Timeless. This champion's skills cannot be put on cooldown. Whenever an enemy tries to put either this champion's skills or an ally's skills on cooldown, places a freeze debuff on that enemy. Also has a 50% chance of denying the cooldown increase effect. The freeze debuff cannot be blocked or resisted, will not deny cooldown increasing effects from bosses. And then we have the Aura, which is a resistance one, increases ally resistance in all battles by 60. Pretty standard for a lot of champions in the game. Very cool. It's going to be a very big come up for this account. Very happy to see it. All right, so the free-to-play account doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to show off. We don't got a whole lot of Faction Guardians or top-tier gear or anything like that, so I'll have to find some decent gear to put these guys in. Maybe we use Relentless, maybe use Savage. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure, but I like them both for the arena. I'm pretty happy with today's polls. Hopefully you guys had some good luck if you guys polled. Hopefully, if you guys are still playing the game, let me know if you guys still are playing the game or if you guys have quit. You guys are going to be playing something like Diablo 4 when it comes out in a couple months or moved on to some other games. You guys have a great day. Let me know in the comment section what you guys got. You guys take it easy. Peace.